So, welcome to the golf class. I was gonna show an introduction video, but I think you guys know the basics. So I'm just gonna skip to this slide. Okay, so basically in golf, you're trying to get the ball into the hole in as little strokes as possible. So some of the most common definitions is par, which is the number of strokes it takes for like you to ideally get the ball into the hole. So like if you get it in that number of strokes, it's par. And a birdie is completing the hole in one less stroke than a par. And a bogey is completing this hole in one more stroke. And there's double bogey, triple bogey, like 2 more strokes, 3 more strokes. The tee box is the designated area that you start a hole. I'm pretty sure you guys already know this. Do you know it? Yeah, okay. And then the green is like the area where you putt at. And flag stick is where you try to get the ball in. Fairway, yeah. Okay, so like to the fundamentals, I'm gonna explain mostly putting today. So there's a lot of things that like are important in putting, including grip, posture, alignment, speed, the reading of the greens and stuff. Grip is definitely important. There's like a lot of different ways people can grip the club, but one of the most basic is probably like the overlapping grip. So I'm sure you all know how to grip the putter, but basically you first start with the left hand on the club. Put the left hand. Okay, can you hold it up? Okay, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then you put the right hand on top. Hold it up like that. And the pinky is on top. It's in between the fingers of the left hand. How do you guys grip? I want to know. Can you unmute? Pencil. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of ways, different ways to grip for like different types of habits. But obviously that's like the most common one. The next one of the important things is posture. For putting, it can manipulate a lot of your bad habits. So obviously if you don't have good posture, it's harder to hit the ball straight and like, yeah, with good posture, it's basically easy to get the ball rolling straight and like solidly. So most importantly, I think for posture, you have to like bend your knees a little bit and head over the ball, eyes over the ball. I think something helpful to use is probably the alignment, the mirror. Over there. So this, basically you can put it down to make sure your eyes are on top of the ball and everything is aligned properly. So the space in the middle is where to put the ball, and basically your the red line on the bottom is for you to align your shoulders to make sure they're pointing the right direction, and the line that's in the middle, which is also where you put the ball, is like your eye line. So if your eyes are on top, right on top of the ball, that's ideal, and obviously it will like be aligned with the target. That tool is to help with alignment and like posture. It's called eye line, so you can like buy it online. It's probably pretty cheap.
There's also smaller one.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions? Okay. So another part of alignment is to align your ball. Like obviously you align your shoulders and eyes and feet and hips, right? So alignment of the ball is also helpful. There's most of the time there's a line on the ball like this. But you can also draw lines to make sure it's like aligned with the putter and use the line on your putter. Let's use a bigger one.
让他们 make a picture of how you lay out your putting mat.
This is just a putting mat that has a bunch of lines on it. There's for a lot of purposes, but okay. Dude, this is so hard. It's like no. What the heck? Okay. I can't see the ball. Okay, so basically, I don't think it's so hard to see, but there's a ball over there that has a line on it. It's aimed at the hole, but basically the point is to align the putter with the line of the ball to get it started on the right line, and that's definitely helpful. A lot of tour pros use that kind of alignment, and yeah, I think it helps you make more putts. Oh shit. Okay. Speed control is so important in golf. I guess you could say it's important in long putts to get it close to the hole, but it's also important in short putts because you don't want to have like a lot of pressure for like the speed on short putts, whether it's like leaving it short or leaving a lot of effort for your next putt. So I think a lot of it is a matter of practice, but there can also be some ways to like help. In this picture on the right, there's like an example. If you like open your feet and just get the putter back and forth the same length as your feet to see how far it goes. A good drill for you to do while you're practicing is probably to put like a few tees around the hole and like set a goal of how many balls you want to put in there, whether it's like really long putts or just like short, simple putts. But this is a putting mat that has a speed zone. It's like, so this is the hole. This is the hole right here, and what we're trying to do is to get it like in here past this good zone, but not so far out of the triangle.
But you have to remove the cut
Yeah.
in order to do speed.
Shan, can you come here? So most of the time it's bad to leave a putt short because you're not giving it enough speed to get to the hole. And obviously if it's on a good line, it's like, I don't know, it makes you miserable. So this is a good drill to help. So my sister, she's gonna hit a putt and she's gonna try to get it into this zone. Okay, that's a little bit too far, but you know, we would still take that. That's like a tap in, right? There you go, that's better. So that's a good drill to help you stay consistent on the speed and speed control. It gets like, it varies a lot on different types of grasses. But overall, if you have enough practice, it's definitely helpful.
So this one is for the speed control, right?
Yes.
So, okay, this drill is for the speed control, and yeah, you can.
This mat is, I highly recommend it because there's like a lot of different like sections. There's like 3 feet, 6 feet, 10 feet. You can easily practice this stuff at home.
So if they use this mat, where do they buy it? What is this called? This mat called if they search it online?
Yeah, it's called the well put mat. You can get it on like Amazon or like eBay or I don't know what, but just
it is
there's,
called
like, a lot of different
what mat? Lopa mat?
puts.
Loput.
I can send
L-O.
Why am I not able to send to everyone? Okay, anyway, it's called the well put mat. So like WELL and then putts. Well put.
WELL. Well put. Well
Yeah.
put. Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna show
What
you
about
guys.
the ruler? What about the ruler
Yeah,
you use?
no, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys some drills that are helpful for like hitting the ball straight and like just in general practicing your stroke. So this is a meter stick. You can get it at like a lot of stores like Home Depot. It's just like a measuring stick, but like you can putt on it too. Okay, so my sister's gonna hit a putt in here. The idea is that if you start the ball on line, it will most likely stay on the ruler. If you start it a little bit left or right, it will like fall off really easily. So that one was just slightly left. That one was perfect. So I'm gonna show a few reps of this. That was good. I highly recommend this drill because it makes you like really confident over your putting, and it helps you like develop a better stroke. So when you're on the course, it'll feel like a lot easier and there'll be like a lot less pressure of getting the ball to the hole. Do you guys have any questions? No questions. Duan? How about you guys tell me about what drills do you guys do? Can you share? I haven't even heard your voices yet. Should I call out people?
Yes. What Audrey is doing.
Audrey, what drill do you like to practice? What do you do? What do you do when you're practicing? Like, what do you work on? You have a putting mat.
My dad just forces me to just get it in the hole, nothing else.
Get in the hole. So how do you like if you get to a putting green, what do you do? What do you do first?
Count how many steps.
Count how many steps? Okay, but like if you were like practicing, not like not on the course, but like if you just got to a practice green, what would be the first thing you do?
Like for this one, like there's nothing at all, then he would just tell me, just get everything straight and make into the hole for like 50 balls straight or something.
50 balls of what distance?
Like all of them, like 2, 3, 10.
10
Yeah.
feet into the hole?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's asking.
Well,
for-
maybe not 50 balls, but maybe like at least 10 into the hole, and he forces me to like literally like nothing else. So it's a
How about
total.
when you get to the putting green, like right before a tournament, what do you focus on? Do you like find the speed of the course, or do you just go there and start making putts?
I have to do everything.
Everything? So how do you get the speed right?
So I just hit like literally, like go to the hole, and then I just like, well, technically I forgot.
Okay, so you just hit and you just do it until it feels right.
Yeah, that's all I do. Well, not because I want to, but
Because
Good.
because my dad forces me to. Yeah.
so what are the things you are trying to improve with your putting? Like what do you struggle with?
I just can't get them straight, and my dad just forced me to. You need to get them into the hole now.
So is it because you can't start the ball straight, or because you're not reading the putt straight, or what is it?
It's just like this mat is not like the putting mat is not like it's not completely flat, and the only thing we practice on is like making it flat, and then my dad thinks it's perfectly flat, but then when I hit it, it's definitely not flat. So then and then I'm like, I need to do this, and he's like, no, you need to do it this way. Oh no, it's this way, and so obviously I can't make it into the hole.
Okay, how about like on a course? You play tournaments, right?
Yeah.
So like, what do you like struggle with for putting? Like, do you think your putting is perfect, or do you think you can like work on it?
I need to work on it.
You can work on it. What about it? What do you mess up with?
Like close ones, I just can't get into the hole. It's like I always do too much or something, or I just can't get the direction straight.
You can't hit it straight, or you can't read it correctly. Like maybe you think it's flat, but it like actually breaks one way, or do you just like aim somewhere, but then you like completely pull it and miss the hole or something?
I just estimate.
You just read it wrong?
Yeah, also like sort of, but otherwise it's like I do. The speed is too much.
Speed, oh, all right. Well, I think if you're reading wrong, something helpful is probably like when you practice, just like a circle, right? Just place a lot of balls around the circle and then try to read it. You have to read all the putts and like make putts, but overall, if you think you get like too much of that hole, just like switch to a different spot, or like it's like helpful for reading more putts. I think it's also a matter of experience. But if you push or pull putts, I highly recommend this drill because it's super helpful, and even like a lot of pros use it to this day. Okay, how about the other people? They're not talking.
But my dad doesn't let me use a making house. He's like, on that course, in the tournament, you can't use a ruler or yardstick.
No, you can just use a ruler to practice. It's like it doesn't make it easy; it makes it harder. So obviously, you should tell your dad. Tell your dad that I don't know, he's not experienced enough.
Of course, he's not experienced. He teaches me the wrong things.
Really? Okay, well. um,
Where's Olivia Chen?
she's not, her camera's not even on. How pathetic. Oh, oh, okay.
Olivia, tell us how you putt.
Yeah, Olivia. We have the same name. How do you practice your putting?
I just putt.
That's all?
Yeah, I try to put my balls on a piece of paper.
A piece of paper?
Different distance.
Why a piece of paper?
On carpet. On practice on carpet.
Yeah.
Cardboard.
Cardboard?
Do it on a carpet, like, and then I set up like a bunch of papers in different lengths.
A4 paper. It's called A4 paper. Print paper.
I don't think that matters.
Wait, tell me, why are you putting on paper? Shouldn't you be putting on grass?
It's really hard. No, like I'm putting on carpet and like I set up like papers like in different lengths and I try to get my ball.
Oh, you try to put onto the paper.
Yeah.
Oh, for speed. Oh, I see. Okay.
Really hard.
How about like your short putts? Like, how do you practice like hitting putts straight and like online? And obviously that's more important than like long putts, right? Mm.
We go to the range and put on the green.
On the green.
Oh.
Well,
Olivia,
what
I
do you
like
do,
your
like-
room. I like how your room look like. Is that your room?
No.
Oh, that's the living room. Yeah, but in your house you have a carpet to practice putting, right?
Yeah.
You have
Do you
carpet.
just have plain carpet, like nothing else? It's not like a mat or something.
Practice in the room.
Like when we like don't go out, we practice on the carpet, but like we go
So
out.
so when you go to like a putting green and you practice your putting, how do you practice it? You just
I just roll a ball down, see where it lands, and set up a few other balls next to it and try to put it into a hole.
okay. Do you have a goal?
I just try to get all of them into the hole.
All of them? Okay.
have, like, 5
I
or
see
6.
you.
Balls.
What do you think you have like issues with when you're putting, or do you not have any issues because you're perfect?
I think it's reading and my like I don't know, like I can't really like I don't really know where like how far my ball is gonna go.
So you struggle with the speed? Okay, I think something helpful for that is probably like make sure your tempo stays the same, because sometimes you will like go like hit the same backswing, hit it like you're like, oh, I'm hitting the same backswing, but like why is this one going so far? So I think keeping the tempo is probably a good idea. If it's like really hard, you can probably use like a metronome. Do you know what a metronome is? Okay, it's like, yeah, you can just search up, you can just Google metronome. It's like a beat. It's kind of like a clock. It's like tick tock, tick tock. So you just like backswing, forward swing, backswing.
Piano.
Yeah, it's mostly for music, but it can be used for golf too. So, yeah, other than that, just go to like, for speed control, you can just like go to a green and like put a bunch of tees around the hole, like, and take a bunch of balls and put them like far away. Just try to like hit as many into the tees as you can. So that's a good drill to work on. Okay, sure. Okay. So yeah, that was the ruler drill that I think I recommend this drill the most because like even like me, I struggle to hit it on the ruler a lot. And it makes your putting stroke like really pure and really straight. But also okay, so this seems really trivial, but like if you just putt the ball with one hand, it's also really helpful because a lot of times you don't notice this, but your wrist movement, it can help you develop a lot of bad habits. So just like, Sharon, can you come? So, like, do you guys ever notice if you like putt, okay, you're putting, and then you go like take the backstroke, and then forward stroke, you like flip hands, like manipulate a bunch of things to try to make your ball go straight. You see that? Okay, so this is a good drill. Basically, you just hold the club with one hand. You can hold it with your right or left hand, but I think left hand is more ideal. It helps you keep the arm and putter like connected and at the same angle. No, I want to see the hand, not the ball. So you just take it back and hit it. And you can like repeat it a lot of times. It's because like if you like keep the wrist angle like consistent, it's easier to strike the ball better. Yeah, so basically that's good drill. So in conclusion, the most important drills that are like good for practicing is the ruler. This ruler, you should get it. I really recommend it. And yeah, you can go. And just like speed control overall, just like have a few targets, or like if you're like on a putting green, just put some tees around the hole and try to put it in. And the mirror to keep your eyes and shoulders straight. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions? Okay. July. Okay, if you guys don't have any questions, then I'm gonna end the meeting soon. Do you guys have any tournaments coming up? I want to know. Do any of you guys have anything interesting?
I don't know.
No? Okay. Yeah, I'll just end the meeting right now. Okay, see you guys next class. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.